Hello everybody, pardon me for not waving, but welcome back to Minecraft Shenaniganery, where I've managed to, in the last episode, we shored up the defenses here around the village, got ourselves a one-high fence, which will stop most of your zombies, or your village slaughtering zombies. So yeah, I guess zombies. I am working on shoring up any like holes or anything. You really need, wow, there's two of you there. That was trippy. You guys really need to get inside the house here. But I'm working on shoring up any kind of like holes in the defenses. I've got a thing on my nail that I need to take care of. Just getting like all the basic areas lit up real quick. So that, there you go. No, I missed. And, oh hey, look at this over here. Whoop, whoop, there we go. Can I make that jump? I can if I have food in my tummy. But yeah, I'm like shoring up the defenses, making sure the roofs and stuff are lit up so that we don't have a zombie outbreak when I leave here to go home. Okay, this one's pretty good, that one's good. I need to light up the blacksmith house. And it looks like the top of that house also needs a lit up. Alright, let's get my axe. Poof, there we go. Take care of him. So let me see if I can jump from here to the blacksmith house. Oh, there we go. And might be easier if I go to the well and then over to the blacksmith house. So there we go. Alright, do I have any torches on me? I don't, but luckily I have what I need. Stick, coal, and then vomit out the sticks. That is not vomiting. I mean, that could be close, that could be verping. Ah! Click, there we go. Treacherous Thumbpad has once again reared his ugly head. So what I wanted to do was, I wanted to finish getting this place all shored up defensively. Ow. So I need to figure out how to get over there on top of this house, which then I could jump over to the other house. Okay, so there we go there. Nope, totally missed that. Well, you know what? I've got some dirt here. Let's just hoop, hop, hoop. Let's make a Chickface approved nerd pole, from which up here we can go. Stop that. I'm thinking. Wait, can they spawn on something like this? I don't think they can. Well, then where did the spider? The spider must have climbed up and over. So what I need to do. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not a piece of thing that they can. Ow. Can you shoot me through here? Huh? Can you? Can you? No, you can't. There we go. That'll keep you from getting in over here. I'm gonna put a couple of lights here and here so that this place is nice and lit up. Put one on this fence post, put one on this fence post, getting us some light over there. I'm gonna take down this nerd dirt. Nerd dirt. Come on. Hit the dirt. Yeah, it takes forever, but you know what? It works. Boink! There we go. Give me about 2 seconds here while I knock this dirt down. And done. Alright, zombies are all burning in the daylight. Which I'm going to go around and gather up their tasty, tasty. Is it really tasty zombie meat? I'm going to go gather up their nasty, ugly, rotten meat. And then I'm going to jump down into that horse hole. So there's only one way in and out of the village at the moment. Or one way in. There's a couple of different ways out, I guess. Because I can always just add out into that. Gather all that mess up. Oh, look at that. You really wanted to come say hi to me, didn't you? Oh, booking. There we go. Grab his arrows. That is a bat that is out in the daylight. That bat will regret that decision. Alright, so let's light this up. Just in case. Which should keep zombies, hopefully, from getting in. And I'm all out of torches now. but it should keep zombies more or less from spawning here in the death pit. But even if they do spawn in the death pit, there's not much places they're going. There we go. So there's that. Those two horses are pretty much poop. They have like one bar, and yeah, they're pretty much poop. I don't need them. It's one of those we don't serve their kind here things. Okay, touchpad, nope. So the blacksmith apparently doesn't have a place to live, so we need to go fix that for him. And oh yeah, I fought a creeper, and the creeper died via skeleton arrow, giving me a music disc, which is cool. And the skeleton decided he liked me enough to throw me some music. I don't know. That's what I'm going with. That's the music that it plays. That's the rhythm of the night. Whoa. Okay. Slap-a-doo-dat. Give me a birch door. I already have oak doors. I don't know why I wasted my birch wood. 'Cause it's fancy. That's why. Now the blacksmith has a place to call his home. I think I wanted to knock this dude free from his burdens. But other than that, I believe we've got the village more or less safe and secured. So people aren't going to die. Maybe they can start making some sweet little villager babies. And the sweet little villager babies can start doing their sweet little villager things and making more sweet villager babies. Sweet little villager baby. Okay. Oops. That is not what I meant to do. And, of course, you're stone under that. Fine. We'll just dig this guy free from his mistake of a hole and see what kind of lovely, lovely stuff he's got for us. What do you want to trade with me, buddy? You'll trade paper. You are the librarian. Paper for a Respiration 2 book. Okay. Book. Lots of emeralds. But most everybody here has a thing where they will give Feather Falling 4. Most everybody over here has a thing where they will say, hey, I've got emeralds for sale. Buy things off of me. Like this dude here. No. One of these dudes says, hey, I will take all of your rotten meats. You want coal? Huh? But it has to be coal. It can't be charcoal, sadly. I kind of want to put a whole bunch of stairs down so that I don't have to keep jumping up on top of everything. There we go. But somebody around here was taking rotten meat for stuff. And I don't remember who it was. Your paper. You're not. Anyway, what I wanted to do is I wanted to take one of my horses over from over here and transplant him back to the house. Hey, you guys are talking, aren't you? Sorry. What are you? Are you the one that takes the rotten flesh? No, but you give me projectile protection 4. So we got a couple of librarians here with their... Oh, wait, maybe it's you. I knew somebody here had... it's string. You do string. But everybody here at least gives an emerald, which may be the new thing with villagers in 1.9. I don't know. I've not played a lot of 1.9, and I keep saying that. Okay. That hurts. Alright, so let's plant me down a couple of these dandelions I've picked up. I'm not for sure where from. There we go. Then, I think Chick wanted some beets, so I'm going to go rip up these beets and grab their seeds. So let's slap some of them down, slap-a-doo them down. And we will take 3 beetroot seeds back to the other base. But I think I am going to live here. I really do. I like this village. I've got the village protected. I wouldn't mind trying to expand the village. I mean, I know I said I wanted to do a... can't think of the word I'm looking for at the moment. 2 seconds. Plus, I want to figure out how to put things in a boat. So I'm going to build me a house over here that I'm going to live, and this will be like my personal base kind of a thing. I mean, we'll have our home base over in a general that-a-way direction, and I will live over here with my villagers, protecting them and all that kinds of stuff, searching out more horses and things like that, because I like the chick face. She likes the mountains. She likes the pretty mountains and stuff. Me, I'm more of a plains man. I like the plains. There seems to be more animals out here. I've definitely got a bunch of momsters. Got lots of monsters around here. Got a bunch of caves to explore around. And I think with the village here, I could make a nice little grandiose mansion kind of a thing. Because I've got this idea of a ranch house that I've done before that I like. So I may or may not rebuild that one. Like in a general displaced area. So yeah, let's go grab us a horse and get ourselves back to the other place. I'm going to throw most of what I have in here. Should mark down the coordinates real quick. So let me just do that. Boop. So if I go X is 1200, Z is negative 200, that should get me close enough to where I can find my place again. Good for me. I'm going to hiccup and burp. Okay. So how do I make people do things in a boat? That sounded wrong. How do I make horses get in a boat with me? Alright, most of these horses are good. The only problem is once I get up here, I can't get back down. But I think one of you was better than the other. I think it was you were the best one. Schwamp. Yeah, there we go. He's got a good jump. He's got a good hooah. I don't know if he's got a good jump. I know he can jump at least 2 blocks. But he's got a good speed. He's got a couple of extra hearts. I'd say he's a good horsey. So this horsey and I are going to run back to, I guess spawn base is what we'll call it. At negative 500, negative 500. Oh, horsey, no. Oh, horsey, no. Oh, horsey, come on. Alright, ninja horsey, let's go run on the trees. I don't have a way to get him into the boat with me. But wait. Maybe I can. Maybe if I put the boat down, and then get into the boat. The horsey's in the boat with me? No. I don't know how to make horsey get in the boat. Horsey get in the boat. Horsey get in the boat. Boop. Boop. Okay, horsey's not going to get in the boat. Nope, horsey's not going to get in the boat. So, Pony and I are going to run, I guess, in a general this-way direction to get back home. That's boring. Oh, poop. Yeah, that's right. Cross that river. Swim, horsey, swim. Perfect. Good, horsey. Good, horsey. There we go. Let's get out of here. So, I mean, I know it figures we're getting close. The night is almost over, so most of the mobs that are gonna spawn have spawned. And, of course, I fall down into a cliff, but as you can see, we're pretty close to home. I mean, I recognize the majority of this, but then again, those are the famous last words of every adventurer ever. Which I still haven't thought of a name for my horse, so if you guys that are watching can think of a good name, whoever thinks of a good name, or whoever gets the name, and then if you see a name that you like, vote on that by liking that comment. There we go. That's how we'll do that. And whoever has the most comments, that's the name we'll go with it. So I mean, personally, I don't want my horse named Lord Boogerbutt, but if Lord Boogerbutt gets the most upvotes, that's where we're gonna go with. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. And up. And up. And up and up and... Oh, boy. Oh, that's not good for anybody. Oh, we can't take another hit like that. Nope. Bye, creeper. We'll be able at least to make it. I mean, come on. We are almost there. It's right there. It's right there. Now I can turn this off. Boop. So all of those numbers that make everybody go, no, get them off. It's hideous. I can't read. Oh, that's gone now. All right, Lord Boogerbutt Esquire. I'm curious to see what kind of stats this horse has. If my horse is better than this horse, my horse is better than that horse. Ha ha. Okay, carpet square out of here. There we go. Lord Boogerbutt. All right, Fort Awesome. It doesn't look like much has happened while I've been away here at Fort Awesome. So there's some more name tags. That's good. Not much else there. Fishing books, no. Fishing poles, not really. Bows, nothing much. And saddles. I think those are all in the same numbers. Let's see if we can't get some beetroot seeds going on here. Plant those. Okay, I guess I gotta sit here and continue to plant the beetroot seeds. Whoa, so the seeds are going up, but the beetroots themselves really aren't. Nope. Beetroots definitely aren't coming out. And stop. Unless... Nope. Wow. Well, let's go ahead and turn these into meal and throw them into this thing. Will be nice. Will be nice and fill up the machines again, more or less. Chicken, 9. So yeah, doesn't look like much has happened here at Fort Awesome. Nope. Not really. I think that's mostly all the same. Yep. So what I came here for something. I could have sworn we've managed to pick up some horse armor. I might be wrong. But I also know now we can't, like, make horse armor. Is my bed gone from here at Fort Awesome? No, there's my bed. There's my Fort Awesome bed. Cool. Alright, so... I'm not gonna lie. Getting here, not that bad. Getting back there might be a bit of a challenge. Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, so I'm gonna stay over here for a bit and apparently do my Kermit the Frog. Don't know why. Let's go ahead and fix this path real quick. Fix the path that Chick broke by having a creeper explode. Because it's so funny, she thinks she can combat. She thinks she can combat. Oh, I was going to try to tunnel through here and decided against it. No, I decided against it. I changed my mind and we're going to use Ocean's Tunnel. Or maybe I'm going to, like, tunnel straight back that way. So that I don't have to rework any of the inner workings of my lovely welcome spawn thing. Brrr, terrifying spawn castle thingy mansion. Almost all my designs are Asian inspired. It's I don't know why. I've always liked the Asian aspect look of things. Okay. Well, I'm not for sure what I wanted to do over here at Fort Awesome. I could have sworn we had some horse armor that we'd fished up, but apparently we've not. But at least I'm over here for the next time that Chick wants to do stuff, and I can always die to go back to the other place. And I've brought the brown horse, Brown Star, over here. We've got Brown Star since he's got the little star mark on his forehead. So, I mean, yeah. But anyway, so vote on what, or comment what you want me to name this horse. I could care less about what we name Whitey over here. But, I mean, so I've thrown out a couple of names that I've just been calling them as placeholders. And, I mean, if the name placeholder gets the most upvotes, then we'll call it placeholder. Anyway, that's going to do it for that. I've made it back to Fort Awesome, but I don't know what I came over here for. I really don't. The only thing I can think of was I came over here in order to be around for when Chick gets on so we can do stuff. Go off and explore our next dungeon or whatever. But yeah, that's all I can think of. That's the only reason I can think of I came over here. That's a lot of steak. Oh, maybe I was gonna go get some like sheep. Yeah, that's it. It was a sheep quest. That's what I was thinking. I need leads. I'm gonna go grab me some leads, and we're gonna lead some sheeps over here so that they can get their sheep farmy stuff. But it could be more beneficial if I kept all of that kinds of stuff over at my place. So they'd have to come to me far, far away. Nah, that'd just be mean. Let's go get them some sheep. Wait, did they saddle a pig? No, they did not saddle a pig. I do need to pigs fly it off a cliff, though. Alright, so where were Das leads? She's got string. I don't know if I want to take her string, though. She tends to get mad when I touch her stuff. There we go. No, no. Uh-oh, big yawn's coming in. Pardon me. I has no reason to yawn. Oh, there's another lead. Okay, that's good enough for me. 2 leads ought to do it, because that's enough sheep to actually start breeding the sheeps. Making the sheeps do their thing. Alright, so I think there are sheep pretty close over in the general this way direction. Let's go get the sheeps. Wee boing doing. Hop, hip, hop, hoop, ow, hoop, hip, hip, hop, hibbity, don't stop. There we go. Man, there's wide open stuff over here too. Maybe I could build a second house over here. Okay, sheep. Bring me your sheepers. Here, sheepy, sheepy. Here, sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. Sheepy, sheepies. Sheepy, sheepies. Could have sworn there was sheep over here. Somewhere. Hip, hip. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Okay, we're good. Ooh, floaty mountain. Nope, not a floaty mountain. Taking a minute to load mountain. Stop yawning. You have no reason to be tired. I did read the other day that sociopaths are immune. I want to make sure I'm getting this right. That's why I'm taking a second. But I read the other day that sociopaths are immune to the group yawn effect. To the, whatever it's called. That word that I'm trying to think of and can't at the moment. They're immune to, what is the word I am thinking of? Contagious yawns. Like, you know how they say yawns are contagious, and my phone just buzzed. What do they want? Okay, that's my sister. Letting me know things. Yay! I can read that for real later. But sociopaths are immune to the contagious yawn effect. Oh, that is a floating mountain. That's cool. So if you happen to like yawn and someone around you doesn't, their secret's out, and you might not want to be friends with them. Because there's a good possibility they will try to straight up killify you. Or at least someone else. Because in that same article, it was an article on like sociopaths and why people act the way they do kind of a thing. In said article, they also went on to explain like why people act the way they do, why these people do the things they do, what drives them to this point, that kind of stuff. But I had a thought, and I can't remember where it was. They're immune to yawn, immune to the contagious yawn, and something else. That was like a telltale. There's some sheep. Oh, that's what it was. Animal cruelty. Animal cruelty is like the first signs of a sociopath. So if someone targets animals and is like super, super mean to them for no real reason, on top of the fact that they're just like a really bad human being, I can use other words, but I choose not to. It's a sign that they are a like that's a warning sign that they're a sociopath. So the people that like choke cats or beat on dogs and that kind of stuff, they're crazy. And there's a good possibility they're going to turn into serial killers and stuff. So again, just always keep an eye out on your pets, I guess is where I'm going with this. Alright, let's get these sheepies home. Come on, sheepies. Sheepy deepies. Let's lead the sheepies home. Am I going in the right general direction? Yes. It's just I wandered like 200 blocks away. Come on, sheepies. There we go. Whee! Come on, sheepies. No! My leads broke. Okay, my leads didn't break. I was gonna say, how did my leads break? Alright, now the sheep wet. I thought this was a thing. The sheep like absorbed water into their wools and now you can see it dripping off them. No, that's not a thing. I thought that was a thing. I'm sorry, I thought it was a thing. Apparently it's not a thing. Come on. Well, that's the nice thing about having a large, tall bill is it stands there boldly, proudly, stretching up into the clouds. Come on, let's go home. People are getting bored listening to me talk. We gotta go home, guys. Come on. Let's go. Pick up the pace. New York City. Okay, so there are just certain words, and I think I went over this once before, but there are just certain words that trigger phrases or song lyrics in my head. Case in point, someone starts off the sentence with "this is," and then pauses, which my wife does a lot, and I think that's what I said a while back. But if someone says the phrase, "this is," what's the next thing that jumps in your head? Like, is there a song phrase, is there like a song lyric or something that jumps to your mind when someone goes, "this is"? Because, I mean, what jumps into my mind next is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. I lost one sheep. And yeah, so I mean, it's that song is triggered by that one phrase of "this is." Give me back your lead, thank you. And let's go ahead and just bring you on home real quick. This is your new home, Sheepa Marine. There we go. Skrblumph. But there's something that someone else said the other day. There was the one I just did, and I mean, they trigger certain things. One person that I asked that to when I said "this is," they launched into the story about how my life got flipped upside down. I was like, that's funny. I mean, I've seen possibly 3 episodes of Fresh Prince in my time, but anyway, so yay! I did what I set out to do about a week ago, and I got sheepies home. I think it was a week ago. But we got sheepies, and we got horsies now. And now we can make them both do the bangy bang things and get more of these livestockies over here. And get everybody set up on stuffs. Which, is it a gold apple that I need? I think it's 2 gold apples in order to breed horses. To make the horses do the things. Is it gold horses? I thought it was a gold something. It may just be hay. I'm not for sure. Anyway, I will figure out the reproduction and repopulation of animals over here as I throw beets and beet seeds in here for Chick. I'm also going to put a rosebud in there for her. Make her just kind of freak out. Why is this stuff in here? I can't believe you do this kind of a thing to me. So unorganized. That's my best mock impersonation of her. Which, you may or may not watch. I'm not for sure. Anyway, thanks for joining me, everybody, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye! Hello, everybody, and welcome, if I have a camera, yes I do. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft, where I should have muted all my speakers and everything, but apparently that did not take. Anyway, we are joined with Uzna and Chickface. I think we're just gonna have fun.
What's up?
Smack.
Ow.
Ow. Oh yeah, I was like, one little bitty bit from leveling up. That's right, okay. So how many points do I have? I got 1 point already. It takes 2 points to get tags, and 3 points in order to get single player. So I think next I'm going to go with the tag videos. So we're going to start